Unity is a sinking ship. Unity has always been the staple game engine for indie game developers and smaller studios. It's easy to learn with tons of tutorials on YouTube, and yet, Unity is dying. For those unaware, Unity has developed a new pricing plan for their developers. They made a blog post, which I'll link in the description, where they discuss the new fee that devs will have to pay. Once a developer's game hits a certain install/revenue threshold, the developers will need to pay a fee per installation of their game. This is a terribly greedy move by Unity, and if they go through with this payment plan, they will probably financially ruin their own company. Small indie developers do not have the funds to pay these outrageous new fees. This could literally bankrupt indie developer companies. The CEO of Unity is known for being greedy. John Riccitiello, or Riccitiello, I'm not too sure, Unity's CEO and former CEO at EA, once tried to charge Battlefield players per bullet. He is quoted having said, "When you are 6 hours into playing Battlefield and you run out of ammo in your clip, and we ask you for $1 to reload, you're really not that price sensitive at that point in time." He's not a good dude. As someone who was in school for game design at one point, this is extremely disappointing, and it speaks to a bigger issue in the gaming industry. I'll be brief because this could be a whole other video by itself, but the gaming industry as a whole has become this way. Everything is about money. MMOs exploit the player base by creating manipulative monetization strategies and targeting the top 1% of the player base known as whales, who spend enormous amounts of money. Games release as glitchy messes due to smaller timelines pushed by publishers, rather than cohesive, fully prepared games. This current issue with Unity is just another example. The issue is that developers will probably abandon ship and port their already released games to another engine, or scrap the work they've already done and start over in a new engine. It's a complete betrayal of developers' trust. Even if they were to backpedal and remove this new pricing plan, developers would still be unable to work with a company that is willing to do something like this. They could walk it back, but what stops them from trying this again in the future? Nothing. There are now developers fighting back. Many developers have stated that unless they walk this back, they will no longer use Unity and will begin transferring their games to other engines, as I said. There are also companies that have banded together in protest, saying, "As a course of immediate action, our collective of game development companies is forced to turn off all ironSource and Unity ads monetization across our projects until these changes are reconsidered." In response to this, Unity came out on Twitter and said, "We have heard you. We apologize for the confusion and angst the runtime fee policy we announced on Tuesday caused. We are listening, talking to our team members, community, customers, and partners, and will be making changes to the policy. We will share an update in a couple of days. Thank you for your honest and critical feedback." This honestly just sounds like political nonsense to appease people, and I personally don't think it will be enough. Regardless of whether they walk this back, Unity has broken the trust of developers, and I personally wouldn't continue working with them. Like I said in the beginning, I believe Unity is a sinking ship. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. I will also provide links to articles in the description that cover this situation. Thanks for watching.